So this morning we're jumping into the espresso kitchen for yet another delicious, mouth-watering recipe. Now, we usually associate chocolate with dessert, but today Moira is going to be using it in a savory recipe. Now, some of you might be inclined to turn up your nose at the idea of chocolate and meat, but did you know that traditionally chocolate is used as an ingredient in South American savory dishes? But if you still need a little bit more convincing, Moira is here to show us exactly how to incorporate it into her chili con carne recipe. Moira, lovely to have you.
Hello, Johan, how are you?
Nice, not too bad. Very interested in terms of what you're going to be doing. Chocolate and meat.
Yes, well, you know what? It's become very trendy in the past few years, a chocolate chili sauce over a lovely rump steak or sirloin steak. So I decided, well, it's beef. Let's take it into chili con carne, and it actually works really well.
All right, so let's
get going, and we'll talk while we're going. This one we're going to make we're going to use it as a filling in a burrito.
Yes.
Or you can put it into a fat cook, or they call them maguinas.
Yes.
So it's just to show the versatility of the mince mixture.
Okay.
The chili con carne has been used for years and years, and it's a really flavorful dish, and the chocolate actually just lifts everything. So you can put that on there.
So that's nice and hot now?
It's just some butter melted.
Okay.
We're going to put in some spices, some cumin, some coriander, some chili.
There you go. I know that you love your spices as well.
I do. This is not too hot.
Yes.
It just adds some flavour. This is some smoked paprika.
All right.
All right. And then we're going to add in the KOO lentils.
All right.
Now, remember, these are already cooked.
Yeah.
And obviously, I've just drained them and rinsed them.
That's it.
All right.
You
don't
have
want
to
to
do
cook them or burn them. It's just to heat it up and allow the flavours to go in.
All right.
And then we're going to add in some cooked rice. I've got some basmati rice.
I'm just going to break this down?
Break it down, but then just fold it.
All right.
And while you're doing that, I'm adding a little bit of salt.
All right. There we go.
And you just really want it to mix.
Just like that?
Just like that. Just the lentils and the spices.
All right.
And just let me add a little bit of black pepper.
Go for it. I'll give it one more mix all around.
There we go. That's perfect.
All right. Perfect.
And then what we're going to do is start our mince mixture. So that you can leave to cool or keep it warm until we plate it. All right. And that's really your spiced rice. It's really wonderful.
That's very easy. I like that.
It's very easy.
Okay, let's go for the next guy.
And then I've got some green peppers, red peppers, and some onion in there. With a little bit of oil, we're going to add in some garlic.
That's it.
And then we're going to add in our spices, some oregano, some cumin, some coriander, some paprika again.
All right, just get that off there.
So you want those spices just to braise a little bit with the oil and the peppers. And then we're going to add in some mince. Now I've browned this one already. You'll brown and then you just take it out, and then you'll add it back to the pot.
All right.
All right. And this is just so that you get out all the extra juices and it doesn't make it soggy, and it also gives it some colour.
Perfect.
All right, and I'm just going to start adding.
You add,
such a good assistant today.
You just add, I'll mix.
All right, this is Worcester sauce.
All right.
And this is my lovely KOO tomato paste. Now this is so nice and concentrated that it gives it a lovely flavour and lovely colour.
That's it.
Okay.
Nice tomato red colour, all right.
And then we add in some chopped tomatoes.
Perfect.
Now, I like to use the tin ones because it adds in a little bit more moisture.
And let me see if I've learned something. If you're going to be using tomato in a recipe, you need a little bit of sugar somewhere along the line.
Yes.
Right?
Well done.
Look at that. You see?
All right.
All right.
You have to add it all in.
Perfect. So we're making a very, very interesting recipe this morning, a chili con carne with chocolate as well. Now, if you want to get your hands on the recipe, very easy. SMS the keyword KOO to 33728.
And you can see us all coming together. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the kidney beans. Now, this is traditional in chili con carne. This is what makes a chili con carne mince.
Okay.
All right, so we're using the KOO kidney beans. You can see the lovely colour of them, and it just makes the dish look so warm and inviting. And then your mince, you would generally put a lid on it, and you would let it simmer for 10 minutes, just to make sure everything's cooked and come together. And then you would add in your chocolate.
All right. Well, let's go for the chocolates here. And look at that, some dark chocolates.
It's just some dark chocolate.
And that's just going to melt away. I'll tell you what, Moira, while this chocolate melts away, remember that keyword is KOO to 33728. And while we finish this guy up, here's one last look at how we put everything together.
For the rice, saute cumin seeds, chili flakes and spices. Add KOO lentils, rice and seasoning. For the con carne, brown the mince, then set aside. Saute onions, garlic and peppers for a minute. Add dry spices and herbs and fry for another minute. Add the mince back into the pan with the chopped tomatoes, KOO tomato paste, sugar, Worcester sauce and chocolate. Simmer for 20 minutes. Add KOO kidney beans, seasoning and coriander. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword KOO to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
There we go. A nice and interesting idea to try. SMS the keyword KOO to 33728. Moira, so you're just finishing off your wrap there.
I am.
That's it. So you put some coriander in the mince as well?
I did put some coriander, and I'm filling my wrap with some lettuce and some rice and some mince, and then topping it off. Why don't you fill the magrinya so long? Just with some mince, and then I'll give you some
Such a fancy
avo.
word for a vet cook, eh?
I love the word.
What does it say again?
It's a tradition, magrinya.
Magrinya.
I hope I'm doing the word justice.
I'll just stick to vet cook, eh? Okay, so there's a nice amount of mince on there. So I think let's put on some avo here as well.
And then maybe just some extra coriander, and then you just basically roll it.
And a nice little dollop of sour cream. And you cannot go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful.
And then maybe just some spring onion, and then an extra squeeze of lemon.
Chili con carne with chocolates. Absolutely love it. That keyword KOO to 33728. Moira, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Jeez,
That was fun.
What a great idea for lunch. Absolutely love it.
Delicious.
Man, that's cool. So estimate that keyword once again, KOO to 33728, and we'll send you everything you need to know. But we're also asking you, have you ever used chocolate in savory dishes? So why not share your chocolatey recipes with us? Send them to food@expressoshow.com. We'd love to hear from you.